Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 88 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2.
The way is open. It pulls me towards it.
Let's go in to the only answers. Which I'm hoping is not just the fourth time we're going to be seeing the same exact scene. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. The Inquisitor, flanked by reflections of herself, greets your entrance with a cold stare. Entropic spirit energy swirls about her.
You've much to answer for, Inquisitor. And I intend to see you suffer for it.
Cold hatred radiates from the shackled spirit as her eyes burn with crimson light.
You think this one your champion, then?
The Inquisitor gestures towards you.
The intruder would destroy us both. 'Tis true, and I've always known it. I've used him as he'd use me. Shall we destroy him, then? That we might conclude our own business?
The spirit at your side nods.
Have someone in my sights.
Fucking called it! I'm pretty sure I called it. You know, I'm gonna assume I called it because it seems like something I would call. Well, the accused had literally no chance of that. That was always how that was gonna go down. Hey, Loft, do me a favor, mate. Get a good tentacles there going.
Watch my hand. Here we go. That order's too tall.
Thank you, Alof. You may want to use that just for safety's sake.
This is futile.
I'm gonna kill you.
Lost the lad.
Holy shit, what the fuck happened to you?
No can do.
Well, I gather I know what happened to you, but how the fuck you let it happen is more the question.
I need your standing now.
Show me.
God fucking damn it, Joe did.
That's it.
Stretch. I'm not even close.
Right, Alof, you know what to do. As long as you don't hit yourself, I don't give a shit.
Little something cool. Let's get started.
I'm feeling
Oh, you
strain.
little fucking... Well, unfortunately, that didn't work. He got, I was a few seconds too late to help. Or at the very least, help in the way I wanted to help.
This one's for Keelan. This one's mine.
Right. Warden of Decay. I've been silenced, haven't I? I had been, yeah. Fucking bastard silencing me.
We'll be hitting the water.
Here, catch. Killing someone. Hold, please.
Just like
Hey, that wasn't that bad.
Right, let's just keep smacking this guy at the Warden of Decay until he goes down.
Captain.
What do you need, hey?
Beyond seek.
Little something
But
cool.
they're using power on those guys to get them there stronger. Warden of Decay is refusing to fucking go down.
Can't get a clean hit.
Show me.
Well, the healing I just did then was completely pointless. As the last of spirits come to your assault, the room falls deathly silent. The ambient essence of Inquisitor and accused alike swirl about you, a hot wind of anger and loathing, before being sucked away into the cold absence of the white void.
Yes?
Quick rest, because
Vax, go there. Vax,
well.
stab that.
I'm not exactly feeling the best, but let's get back to the Shattered Passage.
can't do that. I'm here.
That light still doesn't seem to be anything special, and I don't understand.
I'm on it.
Go activate that so we can walk over there.
You return from your interrogation.
Rhinetier's gaze pierces you.
You broke the chains and consigned the soul that forged them to oblivion.
A time would come.
The White Void's master will appreciate the sacrifice. I hope, though, that it does not leave you ill-prepared for the contest with the worm.
Berate. I fought worse odds and somehow won. I'll just have to actually try. That's normally how I win things.
I prefer something with a little more stabbing.
The bridge is not ready. If you think you can jump across, then jump across. I can only hammer one nail at a time.
The soul of a carpenter grunts and motions at motions the swing of motions the swinging of a hammer, but it has no impact on our surrounding. Is it more protective of this bridge?
As you say, my Ranga wishes to impress the great king. Soon, he visits our island. If I do not finish on time, then I lose my place around the fire. This I cannot allow.
She grinds her fist into her palm and nods, determined. I'd like to pass.
I would like roasted cuttlefish with every meal, but not all get what we deserve.
She swings the hammer harder for emphasis.
Bridge is not done. Even when it goes all the way, only Mataru are worthy to cross.
As if in anticipation, the dagger you took from the endless queries oozes black ichor.
So says the Ranga. Take it up with him. Or better yet, go around.
She gestures off to the distant obscurity of the endless void. You know, our enemies have landed the war canoes on the beach. I must cross to rally other warriors.
Then I will open the way. Sharpen your spear and be ready to lead the charge, mighty one.
She nods to you, resolute in her purpose.
When my labors are done, where then should I go? No one from the tribe visits to give work any longer.
Seek oblivion if that's what you desire.
If the great eel Tungaloa sees fit to digest my body and soul, then I go with a heart full of joy.
She bows her head as the instant pull of the white void tugs her soul apart. I want to know where this goes.
Easily done.
A beam of clear, radiant light cuts through the murky expanse of the beyond. The air around it is noticeably warmer than the rest of this realm. The source of illumination is too distant for the effort looking at it as your eyes. And again, it seems to be pointless. I truly do not understand what that is, but what can you do, eh? Now I need to somehow get there. But anyway, to the bridge ablaze. Shouldn't be too big of an issue when we get there.
Keep it down.
A faint stirring of air from this portal carries familiar scents, the foliage of a Deerwoodian wilderness. Gaze into its depths. Through the shimmering gate, a structure of thick stone rises, thronged by soldiers who are watching the rosy shades of dawn. The light shifts to the clear, bright blue of day, then again to red, all within a matter of moments. Step into the ball. The bridge ablaze.
Best not to touch anything until we know what's going on here.
Again, I don't know what these lights do, but I'm fucking do. Under the helmet, this soldier wears an accomplished grin, frozen in death.
I'll see to it.
Behind the Deerweed defense, Red Serens lay down their lives to open the way for Wadewind's crossing.
Well,
What did you find, Ishi?
that's not good.
I shall be discreet.
Is that? No. It can't be. Can it? Evandur Bridge. This is where the Saints' War ended. Godhammer went off, blasted this place to pieces. And everyone in it. Say, how reliable are these memories anyway? Is this how it actually looked, or just what someone remembers of it?
Will would shrug.
Huh. Well, it sure looks convincing enough. Thought this bridge was supposed to be older, though.
Show me. Understood.
Speak freely. Ha! Still got it.
I'm gonna get rid of them because I don't
Still
trust
as a
me.
pond.
I don't trust myself. Their expressions reflect a mixture of determination and hopelessness. Half this soldier's face is missing. And something heavy is leaning against the other side of this door, wedging it shut.
What have we here? Pray for me.
Right, I'm just gonna fucking heal because, you know, fuck you.
I'm here, nice and quiet.
Yeah? Hey.
A beam of clear radiant. Oh, okay, yeah, it's still. The figure at the head of the Red Seren army seems at odds with his surroundings, more like he is delivering a sermon than leading a bloodthirsty vanguard. His body overflows with soul essence more than any mortal could hope to contain.
Lord alive, that's Saint Widewind himself.
Though he has the protection of an army rallying around him, his features are creased with apprehension. You haven't spoiled by the priest by the name of Durance, have you? He offers no reply.
I'm sure he would have heard about it if Durance were actually here at the time. No, building the bomb and gloating about it from a safe distance? Yeah, that's more like him.
You okay, dear?
That's not something you see every day. Not even on your worst day. I suppose for the dozen, this was their worst day. And I always figured the stories were exaggerations. Head alight and all that. But people always make things sound worse than they were, but... And this looks about bad enough.
I'm gonna poke him. He might as well be poking a mountainside. The battle on Evandur Bridge already happened. Nothing can alter the events of this sequence. Probably. Reach out to his soul. The response is immediate. A dim echo of soul essence clinging to Widewind lurches towards you like a drowning man taking his first lungful of air.
Where am I? And who are you?
Conflicting emotions radiate from his soul like a mind waking from a deep and restless sleep. You're dead, didn't anyone tell you?
Dead? Hard to believe. I always thought there'd be an interrogation or something. Like a glance at where you'd been and what you'd done. Oh no, I feel something. It's coming on like a sneeze, but bigger. This is all happening again, isn't it?
What do you mean again?
Keep your distance. It's coming. The cycle's turning back on itself.
Widewind's soul strains to avoid it, but you can feel the pull of an unseen force tearing at him, shredding this moment of clarity. And then he's gone.
Did they expect a dozen to stand against the dawn?
Widewind stares down what remains of the Deerwood in defense as the last men and women holding the line against him. I was in the middle of something, you don't mind. Bring Wademan back. Your words cause Wademan's essence memory to flicker with recognition the moment passes.
Resist and the light will extinguish you. Surrender and be redeemed by the coming of the day.
You feel Wademan summoning his will to attack. He knows how this will end. Not because he has reenacted it countless times before, but because it could end no other way. Before he can launch his attack, a tremor runs through the bridge. Heat rises from the stones and the bellows into an inferno. Moment after. Torn apart by the force of the bomb, Waidwen is a tableau of agony. Any divine aspect has fled, leaving him nothing more than a mortal in great pain.
Must have been a pretty bad way for Waidwen to wake up.
Something catches the light, an engraved circular trinket hanging around Waidwen's neck by a thin cord. I'm gonna take the trinket. The cord won't disentangle from Waidwen's neck, but you manage to slip the trinket free. It's a personal sundial. Properly adjusted, it can be a small ray of light on the time of day. As your hand closes around it, the spirits of the realm stir in agitation. Roused by your interference, the spirits converge in opposition in a wordless fury.
For the Queen.
This isn't working.
Found it! It usually...
Alof, just fucking summon some like, stab cunts.
I'm here.
What can I do you for?
I'm here.
Don't just do normal attacks, make a fucking proper attack.
This one's for Keyleth.
Knock him in his ass, you know.
Just like
Or kill him, I don't give a shit how you do it.
on your feet now. Moweth, exceed.
Yeah, that's it.
Kill yourself a div, you dumb asshole. Yeah, this fight shouldn't take us too long.
Let's get
So let's look at Waidwen's sundial. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Moweth, exceed. Honor. Just like
That's not very helpful.
happy to oblige.
I must admit, I'm upset that Durance wasn't in this game. Good character. Annoying as sin, but a good character.
What now?
Heal yourself, preferably.
Little something for
Are you compatible?
This one's mine. Yes.
Moweth,
Right.
exceed. Honor.
This one's for Keyleth.
I'm guessing that was his spell, because that spell was fucking good. And last time I checked, our spells were shit, so...
Moweth, exceed. Honor.
Yes?
Just like that.
Watch
Come
my
on.
hands.
Fuck this guy, let me fuck him up, come on.
Moweth,
I'm
exceed.
here.
Honor.
Need something stronger.
This is
Come on,
definitely not
come on, stab him.
We have no one noticed.
Did you seriously get your head kicked in?
someone.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
You disappointed, dear. You disappoint.
Something I can do?
You disappoint.
On your side.
Something warm shines from the distant obscurity of the beyond. It isn't a fire or a star, but light itself, seemingly disconnected from any source. You know this isn't your first time seeing it. No sooner does it roll its attention towards you than feel the heat of a familiar, piercing gaze. Eophis, you. We have unfinished business.
Doubtless we do. But your grievance is not of my making. That man, Widewin, he had a life that I invaded, delivered to death, and consigned to this culvert. I left him to stand and accept punishment in my stead. I am the piece of the dawn stars that lingered, delayed by grief.
The rest of Earthers could use a conscience like you.
Perhaps. Widewind's fractured mind is holding this bridge, suspended in time. He's no good to anyone until he understands what he forgot.
If he gets his mirror back, then he can help me.
If he chooses. That shepherd's sundial you carry is an ordinary trinket. But even the mundane can have power here. A fitting token for Widewin. As a holy man, he was a keeper of the light. As a farmer, he was indebted to cycles.
Aethys' light falls on the timepiece, bathing it in a warm glow.
Watcher, I implore you for Widewin's sake, to stand in my light and read the sundial. You can follow the timeline of the bomb and find Widewin in the explosion.
I can use this to manipulate time. How far can I go?
There are limitations. You can perceive nothing beyond what the souls of this place experienced themselves. That is the burden of memory.
I'll carry this sundial into the light and see what happens.
Widewin is scattered across the bridge in 3 parts, but I sense a 4th nearby as well. A piece that detonated with the bomb. Find him in the Godhammer. Make him whole again.
Unfortunately, John, we'll have to do that in the next part. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the... Okay, doesn't matter. Torn apart by the force of the bomb, Widewin is a tableau of agony, and any divine aspect has fled, leaving nothing more than great pain. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, see you guys next part. See you guys then.